Comedy, because it makes you laugh and it don't get boring.
Like action films, because there's loads going on.
I really like gritty British dramas. I like Dead Man's Shoes, This Is England, things like that. I also like a big fan of independent films.
Horror because it's exciting.
I'd say horror appeals to me the most. I like to be scared out my wits before bedtime.
I like horror because it keeps you guessing and you don't know what's going to happen, so...
I think it depends what they're about. Like, a long film's better if it's more complicated, but a short one, it can be better if it's just like a more simple story.
I have to be honest, like I haven't seen that many short films. It's just something that's completely passed me by, but at the same time I like kind of short stories a lot, so I can see the appeal of them, if that makes sense, kind of like more condensed storytelling.
I don't mind them because it gets, like long films, it gets to that point where it gets a bit tedious, so you just want to get to ending.
I think short films are a really good almost snapshot of what could be potentially a longer story, really. So it's amazing how much you can get into a short film, I think.
I like them because if you haven't got time to watch a long film, then a short film's more appropriate and it's over quickly. So
I quite like short films because like camera work and stuff can be better.
I have watched some short films that are from media students, really, probably more at a degree level, and I've also got friends that make films and things like that as well, so I've seen quite a few of their material and things like that, and obviously there's like YouTube and things like that to watch stuff on.
I have, and it's mainly on YouTube.
I've seen like ones at the beginning of, you know, Disney films where birds are lying and stuff like that, and then I've seen that Scummy Man video, Arctic Monkeys. There's like a short film to it. I watched them on internet and before films at cinema.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Not really. I mean, like with some DVDs you get like short films as editions, like by the director, like their earlier work or something like that. So I always watch those, but nothing particularly sticks to mind. Although I really like kind of, you know, like with Pixar films,
Yeah.
you get like the short film at the beginning of the feature.
I like it because it sort of messes with your head and it's on your mind because you think about it for a bit.
I think every storyline needs some sort of twist. Something that's definitely not predictable, otherwise it must be the most bland thing to watch.
It's good if you don't expect it, but if it's predictable twists, then it's like not as good.
I love storylines with a twist. I think they're great. I think if the twist's done really well, I think that they can work fantastic. I just think that it needs to be a really strong twist.
A lot of storylines are straightforward and this would keep you guessing all the way through it.
I think it's great. I think it's a really good, solid idea. I like the route that you're going down, so it's quite something that you could explore quite a lot. And like I said, the twist at the end could be a really interesting way to take it, I think, yeah, definitely.
It's awesome.
I think it's good, yeah. It's different because I don't think anyone's done that yet.
I think it's good. I like it. Kind of like handled well, it can be a really, really interesting story.
I think it would be a good idea if, when you're interviewing people about what's happened, if you let them tell their side of the story on events that has happened. I think that would be a good thing to put in.
No, none of that like kind of summary or synopsis that you have, but you know, I don't really know what happens between those kind of like main themes, so
Yeah.
I think it sounds really good.
Not really, because I like the idea like it's a film crew following her, so it's good.
The storyline, I think's a really well-grounded storyline. I think there's lots of scope for potential character development, so making sure that you've got really well-rounded characters and that they've all got really good backstories, I think is always key to a good film.